Thank you, Pat. We've been doing these conferences now for 6 years, and I tell you what, I'm extremely proud because, first of all, the impact we've made not only upon the individual students, but also upon the community, and probably more importantly, the people who are actually leading it and executing it, to include the cadets and the volunteers, because I think by us leading it and executing it, it really brings home to bear the importance of the principles that we've been teaching our students, and I think it reminds us of the importance of these values that we are trying to portray. Very excited with what we've accomplished over the last 6 years. We've been able to have some really talented keynote speakers. Today we had General Van Antwerp, who definitely had the kids on the edge of their seats, and I think his talk about character, competence, and chemistry hit right at home, because I think all of us can relate to the fact that most leaders are competent. Now, when you add those two second C's of character and chemistry, that's where the challenges really get tough. And I think General Van Antwerp gave us some good tracks to run on in terms of how those can be brought in line with making a successful organization. I think back when we first started this, we didn't have in mind what some of the goals that we have today. What we had in mind then was to put on a great conference and teach these high school students how to lead ethical lives. I mean, that was kind of our thought in leadership. But really what we've moved on to is a franchise. Literally, we've developed this particular program to the extent where it can not only be done here in Fairfax County, but as has been done, it's being executed in Tampa, Florida, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, in Cincinnati, Detroit, I think New York City, in Columbus, Ohio Columbus, Georgia, at Fort Benning, Indianapolis, are all places that I am directly aware of that have kind of sprung out of our particular conference. So we're very excited with the fact that others have taken this good idea. And kind of on a personal note, I think my own personal greatest contribution to this conference has been able to find people like Phil and Pat to help us to execute this, because Carl Cecil doing this alone would have been pretty tough, but I was able to find a couple of cohorts to help carry the ball and really score touchdowns. And I want to say that I think this program is a touchdown. We've been very successful. And the other part of it is we've been able to energize our classes and our alumni with this program. And I think that's probably another great point that's come out of this conference, is just energizing our classmates, our alumni, and our friends, because of people see the value of this conference. So I'm very excited by this year. We've worked through some adversity with snow and rain delays or snow delays, and but we look forward to the future, and our work with the George Mason cadets this year has proved that we can probably export this truly across the country now that we have the franchise ready to be implemented in other places that are not dependent upon getting West Point cadets.